Mega Minion Series Wrath. It was a quiet day at Glue Lab. The minions, as always, was causing their usual chaos. Among them, Zeri was the one who often stood out, not because he was the loudest or the most mischievous, but because he was more curious than the rest. He loved exploring new inventions and messing around with garage, sometimes a bit too much. That day, Crew was working on a new project. It was a secret weapon, a device meant to enhance strength, a way to create superhuman abilities for his army of minions. But it wasn't finished yet. The energy it contained was unstable and unpredictable, and Crew warned the minion to stay far away from it. However, Zeri, being his usual inquisitive self, couldn't resist. While the other minions were retreated, he sneaked into the lab. His eyes gleamed and he saw the device glowing with a blustering light. Sitting unattended on Blue workbench, without thinking, he reached out and touched it. The moment his fingers made contact, the device unleashed a blinding light, enveloping Zeri in crackling surge of energy. The ground beneath him trembled as his body began to grow. His small, round frame explained, muscle bulged, and his yellow skin hardened into a stony texture. Zeri adorable. Goofy face transformed in something unrecognizable. His eyes glowed an ominous red, and his cheerful smile traced into the monster's mouth. He had become a massive, unstoppable stone giant, a mega minion. The other minions, hearing the rumble, rushed into the lab, but what they saw left them frozen in terror. Standing before them was Zeri, towering over them like a colossal beast. His body now made a solid rock roared, his voice echoing through the words like thunder. The one happy minion was now lost to his newfound power, driven by the primal rage that he couldn't control. In panic, the minions scattered. They tried to communicate with Zeri, calling out his name, but it was no use. The energy had confirmed him in town, and the Zeri they knew has gone. He swatted them away like flies, sending them crashing into walls, tables, and machinery with terrifying force. As he rampaged through Blue Lair, the labs would quickly be destroyed. The minions desperately tried to defend themselves, throwing whatever they could find at Zeri, tools, garage, even bananas, but nothing worked. Zeri's stone body was impenetrable, and his strength only grew more terrifying with each passing movement. Crew, alerted by the chaos, rushed into the lab. His eyes widened at the sight of his beloved minions being terrorized by their own friend. But even Crew, with all his genius, was at a loss for what to do. The device was too unstable to reserve the transformation without further risk. Amid of the destruction, Kevin, one of the bravest minions, stepped forward. He knew he had to stop Zeri before things got even worse. grabbing a discarded blood tool, Kevin climbed onto the high platform to get close to Zeri's hand. With trembling hands, he shouted Zeri's name as loud as he could, trying to break through the monster's haze of rage. For a brief moment, Zeri hesitated. His glowing red eyes flicked, and there was a faint tremor of recognition. But just as quickly, the race consumed him again, and he roared, sweeping at Kevin. Kevin barely dodged the attack, but it was clear that Zeri was struggling internally. The minions, realizing that their friend was still somewhere inside the monster, began to work together. They used their numbers, surrounding Zeri, chanting his name, and waving the bananas he loved so much. The chanting grew louder, and slowly the red glow in Zeri's eyes started to fade. His stone form cracked, and pieces of the hard exterior began to fall off, revealing the yellow skin beneath. But before the transformation could complete, the lab began to collapse under the weight of Zeri's earlier rampage. Gru, thinking quickly, activated an emergency override, stabilizing the life structure in that critical moment. The device that had transformed Zeri overloaded and short-circuited, releasing a final pulse of the energy. The light enveloped Zeri once again, and when it cleared, he was back to his normal, small self, exhausted and confused. The minions, rude but relieved, gathered around him, helping him out and offering bananas. Zeri blinked, looking around at the destruction he had caused, his eyes filled with guilt. But the minion didn't blame him. They knew it wasn't his fault. Together, they hugged Zeri, happy to have their friend back.
As they all sat in the wreckage of the lab, Gru sighed, rubbing his temples. Well, that will even fall. No more unsupervised experiments. But the minions, now laughing and teasing Zeri about his brief stint as a mega minion, was just glad the nightmare was over.